Good morning, Lindy here. I have to apologise, it's been a couple of weeks since my last update. Don't worry, I haven't fallen off the wagon. Life kind of happens, and just took a bit of time out to process and just try and get a few things sorted. But we're all good here. My weekend away with my besties was absolutely fantastic. They were so excited to see my transformation, and we did a lot of talking. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of really good belly laughs, which I haven't had in such a long time. It was such a healing and just a beautiful trip all round. It was just so nice to be with my friends who I hadn't seen for years, and just have a bit of a girly talk and just chill out in beautiful surroundings. It was a beautiful place. I had the best time, so definitely want to keep that up, keep the tradition going, maybe every year, just get away with my besties. It's just something to look forward to, and so important just for grounding and just feeling alive again. It was just beautiful. I do miss the cockatoos. In my last video, I don't think you heard much of what I said because they were so loud. I'm here in my garden at the moment, and I love my little garden. It's very small, but I do have some crows and some magpies. I've got a magpie family that live in those trees behind me. Yeah, the gum trees, and a couple of other little birds, which is quite cute. But yeah, I do miss those cockatoos. So what else has happened? Oh, well, as you know, I lost my job. I finished at the end of the month, end of October. So we're 2 weeks in now. And it's, I accept it. It is what it is. AI's kind of taken over our industry. All the writers, there's only a handful of them left in the company now, and they don't need me to manage them. So I used to have about 80 writers that I managed, and I think they're down to about 10, 15. There's no clients. People are using AI now to write all their content. So there's a lot of us out of work right now, which is very sad. I've been with the company for around 9 years, and it consumed most of my day and night. The company was based in the US. I had writers all over the UK, America, Australia, some other countries as well, and I miss them all. I've made some beautiful friends through that job. I used to wake up in the middle of the night and answer emails. I'd be answering emails all the time. So my job, I kind of threw myself into that. It grounded me. It was a comfort, I guess. It just took my mind off me, because I had nothing to live for, really. I was in such a bad place, and it just kept me busy. It made me feel useful. I felt important. I had so many friends via email. They knew nothing about my journey, about where I was at the time. They just thought I was some probably cool, hip person on the other side of the screen in Australia, the lucky country. And I wasn't one of those bronzed, beautiful Barbie type beach babes. Definitely far from that. So yeah, kind of like a big dirty secret, wasn't it? What was hiding behind the other side of the screen. So losing this crutch of mine, I guess that's what I would call it, because if I wasn't throwing myself into work, I was eating my sorrows away at how miserable I was in life. So I just had two very, very big and bad vices: my work and eating. And thankfully 2 years ago, 3rd of January 2022, I reached out to Emily from Steak and Butter Gang, and that's where my life changed. Got my nutrition, my eating underway, eating the proper human diet, as Dr. Berry calls it. And what's made this successful for me is that I now have an off switch. I eat my meat and my brain literally switches off, and I don't think about food. I'm fully satiated. I'm not wondering what am I going to have for the next meal, or I need a snack because I'm bored, or all of that's gone, all the cravings, and I just don't even think about food until I start to get hungry again, hours and hours later. Sometimes it could be 24 hours later, sometimes it's 6 hours, or like I'm eating once or twice a day. It's no big deal if I skip a meal. Like some people, and like even me, I used to do it too. Like I wake up and I'd get so engrossed in work, and I don't normally have breakfast anyway. I'd miss lunch, and then dinner time was like, oh, I didn't have anything to eat all day. So you need to make up for it all at night and have all those meals at once. And you just cram whatever you can into that mouth. And it was always terrible choices as well, because you've been working all day, and hubby would be working all day, and neither of us wanted to cook. I was brain dead from all the emails and work that I did. He'd been driving a bus all day and dealing with difficult customers and passengers or whatever. The last thing you want to do is create dishes and then have to wash them, and it was just a terrible rut that we were in. But now it's just so easy, What do you want for dinner? Steak. We just keep it simple. I know there's a lot of fantastic carnivore recipes out there, but I'm just happy. Take a steak out of the freezer, throw it in the air fryer, one plate, done. It's just so simple. We love that simplicity of it. Also, all the carnivore recipes, how they do sound amazing. I feel that I could easily use those as a comfort food, and I'd slip again into bad patterns. So I'll keep those recipes under my belt for like social occasions, special things like that. I can just make it like a treat meal for, definitely social. I only have treats in social situations, never just by myself or with just my husband. We stay true. Although he is the dirty carnivore, he does have stuff at work, and that's his business. I'm fine with that. But I try and keep as clean as I can when it's just myself. So this work thing, lots to think about. It's like I've got a million balls hovering about, above my head, and I'm just waiting for them all to just crash land on my head and knock me out. So many things in the works, and just get a little bit overwhelmed with it all. And really the one thing that's remained consistent in my life is my carnivore diet. I haven't faltered on that. I'm very strong with that now. Back in the day, I would have turned to food and, just drowning my sorrows away with crap. But now I'm just like, it is what it is. I can't stop it. This is life. Life happens. Geez, I've got to cope with it. I've got to deal with it. And eating food's not going to make all those issues go away. It's all still going to be there. I may feel good for 5 minutes while I'm eating it and then feel crappy afterwards because I feel guilty, and I've just added to my burden of problems because now I've got the biggest guilt for eating all that crap. So let's take that out of the equation and just deal with the actual real issues in my life. So that's how I'm sort of navigating that side of things, and it's been going well. A bit of self-care, I've got a few things going on. I'm kind of thinking about starting a little company up again. I did back in the day. I do a lot of web design work. It's been a hobby job for probably 20 years, and I've gotten a few little clients that I maintain, and I've kept that going while I work full-time. So work has been my thing. It's been my escape from everything. So I've always had a lot of things going on. So I'm thinking of maybe just escalating that a little bit. But there's a lot of self-doubt there. I hate talking money with people. I always undervalue myself. And then I feel too doing so much work for nothing, and it's not really worth my time. And then, yeah, I get disheartened by it all. So the guy that I've been working with for 20 years with my hobby stuff, he owns his own hosting company. He's basically said, oh, look, I'll be your mentor. You're so good at what you do. I love your work, and I'll give you all my templates. You don't even have to talk price. You just do this and do that and blah, blah, blah. I'm here for you. I mean, how lucky is that? And I'm still dragging my feet with it because I get inspired and I think, yeah, I can do this. And then those self-doubts come back in and taught me. It's like, oh, what if someone does contact me? What do I say? What do I do? And these mind games are awful. And that's what I'm trying to navigate right now, is turning these negative thoughts in my head into something positive and moving forward. And I've never been good at that. I'm just one of those people pleasers. I just bent over backwards for everybody just to make sure everyone else is looked after, and I always put myself last. And it's now time to change that. That's a tough habit to break, and I think this is tougher than actually doing carnivore, is changing my attitude and being stronger. And look, I have become so much stronger in the last few months since I've started my channel, because I've met some amazing people in this community. I mean, obviously Raymond and Emily and Bella from Steak and Butter Gang have been phenomenal in my journey. They're so supportive, and Emily and Raymond are always there at the drop of a hat if I need advice or whatever. I send them progress pictures and they're like cheering me on, and it's nice to have that positive feedback from someone, because when you don't know many carnivores in your life, in the real world, you get a lot of flack from people. It does demotivate you, so having that little support network has been really good. Yeah. I'm getting emotional now. Todd, the carnivore cure, him reaching out to me it was good. Yeah, he's amazing. He gets where I've been, and I really draw from his strength. I love his attitude, how he can laugh at himself when the world is just so cruel to you, and yeah, when life looks pretty bad, he's just got such an amazing attitude. I love his stories. If you haven't heard his plain story, you need to tune into our life. And if you want, fast forward to the end just to listen to his plain story. I think he made a few people laugh. He's got some really good stories. So yeah, I love his attitude. He's been so good to talk to. And then Michael, lovely Michael, he's just starting out in carnivore. He's pretty much where I started, and he's just going great guns. He's doing so well. He's so strong, motivated, and the three of us we talk a lot. And I'm just loving this vibe that we've got, this relationship, because we can talk about stuff that other people just don't understand because they haven't been in our situation. I mean, 700-800 pounds is a difficult life, and people can imagine it would be difficult, but you don't know it unless you've been there. And so having people that have been there, that can understand it. And even now, like, I'm under 300 pounds now. Like, I've still got a long way to go, but I still feel like that person. And breaking those mindsets and habits is pretty difficult. Like, it's still a struggle. You know, some days I feel really positive and energized, and I feel like a normal person, but then that old person creeps back in, And yeah, just trying to navigate that is difficult, and maybe because I've had such an extreme weight loss in such a short time. It's taken me 50 years to get to 800 pounds and stuff my life up, but and 2 years to drop most of that, and I'm now sort of at a point where most people are starting their carnivore journey, and I'm just at that point now. Yeah, that's tricky. Just, yeah, those mind games. And this has been my struggle the last 2 weeks, trying to navigate all of that and feel like I've trying to be inspiring to people. And when you're feeling a little bit flat still, because I've got all those demons still going on in my head, like I said, carnivore is the only thing keeping me here right now, keeping me going, keeping me strong. If I didn't have this and was feeling amazing, God knows where I'd be right now. But every day I get a bit stronger. I've met another beautiful carnivore, Annalise, from Meet and Marriage. Wow, she's become one of my new besties, and we talk pretty much every day, just about everything, about life. She's probably the only person I feel comfortable confiding in, and she's a wealth of knowledge, had a lot of experience in her life as well, and just navigating her own issues, and she just understands a lot. I can't say enough about her. She's my world right now. All the support I'm getting, all my comments, emails, Instagram, SPG gang messages, you guys are just also awesome, and that's what keeps me going as well, is just having all this positive energy and the vibes from everybody. They're telling me that I'm inspiring them. I still struggle to believe that, because I still feel like a little bit of a mess. As I said, the only constant thing in my life is carnivore right now. The rest of my life is all up in the air. But yeah, it makes me happy to know that, or to feel like I am making a difference, and that I'm helping people as well. And yeah, life is not easy, is it? There's always things happening, and it's just, we've got to learn to navigate it and find ways to do that. And definitely this carnivore calm that you get once you're established on this way of eating has definitely been a game changer for me, to help me navigate. I could not deal with anything in the past. The way I would deal is just to eat my sorrows away, and make it go away for a couple of minutes, and then it will be back. And now I know that that's just only going to add to my grief. So support has been a big part of my journey. I can't stress enough how important it is to have a supportive community, a little network of people to talk to throw ideas around with, just to help keep you accountable. And look, if you're in that dark place, if you're struggling, as I said, life happens. You need to have somebody there to just listen, to help you out, help keep you accountable. I'm always here. Just leave a message in the comments below, or email me. I think my email should be in the description, and just let's have a chat and try and work something out, because nobody should ever feel lonely in life. It's never too late. I was there, one foot in the grave, ready to give up. I had given up on life, and I've made my way back. And look, the hurdles I have ahead of me, they're tiny compared to what I was dealing with. So I am so much further in my journey that I give myself credit for. And look, we can all get there together, but yeah, just remember you're not alone, and to reach out for support. And love you all. Thank you so much.